Sweeping cuts to NASA could bring a blow to an already struggling New Orleans neighborhood.
Well, not only could the White House reshape the future of American spaceflight, but also that of the Michoud Assembly Facility.
Mike McDaniel explains how New Orleans East might be impacted.
Known as America's rocket factory, the NASA-owned Michoud Assembly Facility in New Orleans East has long been a launching pad for space exploration.
Successful space exploration. Our rockets are the rockets that they use to make sure that the spaceships are safe.
Councilman Oliver Thomas, who represents New Orleans East, is worried about federal budget cuts touching down at the facility.
They're threatening the Space Launch Systems program, Orion and Artemis 3, which we rely on heavily right here, especially in southeast Louisiana, Stennis, and Mississippi.
In the latest White House budget proposal, there's a focus on critical missions to the Moon and Mars. That focus would cut funding to NASA by about 25%, from $24.9 billion down to $18.8 billion. Those cuts would phase out the Space Launch System rocket and the Orion spacecraft, both tied to the Michoud Assembly Facility. The budget proposal would instead fund a program to replace those flights with more cost-effective commercial systems.
This is a sad day, especially for the people who work in advanced space travel, who are leading the way to protect us in this race.
In a statement, acting NASA Administrator Janet Petro, who was appointed by President Donald Trump, said, quote, "This proposal includes investments to simultaneously pursue exploration of the Moon and Mars while still prioritizing critical science and technology research."
With the threat of these cuts, we're not being treated like we're as important as we are here in southeast Louisiana.
Thomas says those cuts put too much at risk. While they wouldn't necessarily close the facility, he's concerned about jobs in the communities that rely on them.
From Michoud, NASA to Stennis, we have been one of the most reliable space exploration resources in the world, with some of the best employees in the world.
All in a place that helps makes space possible. Mike McDaniel, WWL, Louisiana.
Part of that budget proposal also reduces operations at the International Space Station by limiting crew and cargo flights. Now, we did reach out to Louisiana congressional leaders, but they haven't gotten back to us yet.